Well, let's get some analysis now with General Sir Richard Shirreff. He's a former Deputy Commander of NATO forces and he joins us now from London. Really good to have you on the program, General. Can I begin by asking you about your thoughts about the state of this current conflict? We know that both sides are claiming to have made significant gains. Ukraine has said that it's managed to even push back some Russian forces to the north of Ukraine. What's your assessment of the state of play right now? Are the Ukrainians making the gains that they say they are?
Well, this has been overall a strategic disaster for Putin and Russia. They were defeated in the Battle of Kiev. They have been defeated in the Battle of Kharkiv. They have not succeeded in securing the east of the country as they stated that they would do so. The offensive in the east has now been running for a month, and the Russians have made minimal progress and have been stopped very effectively by the Ukrainians. And the Ukrainians have inflicted massive damage, massive casualties on the Russians. Yes, as we've just been seeing, the Russians have finally, after 3 months, managed to secure the Mariupol and the Azovstal steelworks. But nevertheless, the fact that those fighters held out with such bravery and heroism for some 3 months has been a strategic defeat for Russia. This has not been an easy run. Meanwhile, of course, world opinion has watched with horror as the Russians have destroyed cities, massacred civilians, used rape as a weapon of war. And this will all come back to haunt Putin. So the balance is very firmly on the Ukrainian side, particularly as the support of weaponry, equipment, ammunition, and the like flows in from the West to enable the Ukrainians to give them the tools they need to do the job.
Now, I want to ask you to do a bit of crystal ball gazing here, but given the fact that, as you say, the Ukrainians have actually fought quite a good fight in terms of going up against a defence force that's many times bigger than what Kiev has to offer, how much longer do you think this conflict will draw out?
Well, I think we have to assume that it will run on for several months, if not years to come. But I would say this, that Russia is a dwindling force. British defense estimates estimate that they have lost something like a third of the attacking force. And Putin is going to find it hard to replace that. We're seeing reports that he's having to fill the ranks of the rather more elite. I don't think there's any such thing as an elite force in the Russian army, with mercenaries. Whereas the Ukrainians are fired up by their desire to protect, and to defend their homeland. And as we've heard, they could put 1 million men and women under arms if necessary. So I think the balance will swing very much towards Ukraine.
Okay, General Sir Richard Shirreff, we will have to leave it there, but it was very good to get your analysis. Thank you again for joining us on the program.